It is my pleasure to introduce our Honorable Superintendent, Dr. Stephen Constantino, who will assist with the certification of graduation.
Thank you. On behalf of the administration and the school board, let me just add our congratulations to you and best wishes for you. And like Dr. Worley, let's get on with it. Dr. Worley, do you certify completion of the graduation requirements by the Jamestown High School class of 2014?
Dr. Constantino, I certify that the seniors seated before us today have met the requirements for graduation in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Members of the school board, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby grant certification of completion of graduation requirements to the students of the class of 2014, and I hereby authorize the issuance of diplomas. Dr. Worley, you may proceed.
Thank you, Dr. Constantino. We will now begin our distinguished presentation of graduates at Jamestown High School. Faculty, students, and ushers, please take your places for the awarding of the diplomas.
Bruna Bagosi Abed. Charles Allen Aguilar. Rachel Allison Allred. Elena Virginia Ambler. Charlene Nicole Anderson. Claire Matthews Arbuckle. George Tucker Armbruster. Vanessa Ashley Arnett. Alexandria Zoe Arthur. Carissa Ann Arthur. Sarah Catherine Asby. Michael Foster Avery. Caitlin Renee Barris. Madeline Elizabeth Barrett. Ariel Eloisa Barrientos. Rachel Ann Barrow. Seth Michael Batten. Rachel Marie Billiter. Cameron Thomas Blanton. Schuler Russell Bloodgood. Richard Spencer Blunt III. Victoria Gail Bowen. Kiana Nicole Brown. Tito Jamar Brown. Laura Helene Bryant. Caleb Bryant Patrick Bullard. Eileen Claire Buquid. Dane Alexander Butler. Shatera Yasmin Bird. Anya Lily Cannon. Austin Trent Carter. Edward Ju-Young Choi. Kevin Malik Christian. Brooke Ann Cleveland. Emily Herndon Colon. Michael Reinhardt Colon. Stephen Michael Colafrancesco. Jonathan Douglas Cullum. Haley Francis Cutler. Abigail LaPere Dalchis. Abigail Elizabeth David. Alexandra Brooke Dayton. Dalton Michael Diaz. Lauren Renee Dickerson. William Frank Dixon. Joseph Tyler Doan. Casey Aaron Dolan. Ashley Marie Dorst. Erica Arden Drybus. Heather Maria Dulaney. Stuart Willis Egner. Ray Kenichi Ellis. John Thomas Embley. Kelly Elaine Esch. Andrew Stephen Evans. Logan Thomas Evans. Slater Preston Fair. Alyssa Claire Furstenberg. Jason Allen Fisher. Isabel Catherine Floramonti. Megan Elizabeth Forbes. Emma Lee Ford. Theodore Ellington Francis. Joshua Kyle Franklin. Devin May Freeland. Basari Tushar Gajar. Keneal Eduardo Galindo Garcia. Ashlyn Mariah Gaffari. Aaron Reese Gilbert. Grayson Elizabeth Glick. Allison Paige Goki. Omar Rodrigo Gonzalez Jr. Jacqueline Lauren Gorman. Emily Marie Gray. Emily Ruth Green. Grace Aleda Grone. Teresa Ellen Groton. Jackson Kinnamond Grubbs. Brandon Thomas Ham. Alexander Joseph Harder. Michelle Nicholas Hardy. Tyler Jack Harney. Jenny Lynn Harris. Sophie Virginia Harrow. Judge Evan Hart. Victoria Nicole Hawley. Morgan Blake Hurd. Christina Brooke Herbert. Victoria Chanel Hernandez. Kaylin Ann Hill. Christopher Patrick Hoshella. Matthew Edward Hoffmeyer. Matthew Brian Hallman. Taylor Ann Horner. Haley Victoria Howard. Haley Renee Huffman. Jacob Paul Huffman. Dylan Michael Hughes. Krista Nicole Hunter. Benjamin Timothy Hutchison. Trevor Wright Jackson. Emily Ryan Jacob. Markel Darrell Jenkins. Matthew Robert Jennings. Lauren Bryce Johnson. Mallory Page Johnson. Camille Robin Jones. Liza Buffington Jones. Tiffany Nicole Jones. Corey Robert Jordan. Olivia Marie Cavanaugh. Ebony Deshawn Kelly. Erica Lynn Kempton. Eric Stephen Kirby. Gordon Michael Knapp. Stephen Andrew Labua. Jameson Christine Lachine. Catherine Margaret Lachine. Erica Rose Lazuski. David Lee Lawrence. James Cobble League. Megan Michelle Ledoux. Duncan David Lee. Caitlin Ann Lee. Andrew Ross Lemon. Rebecca Elise Leo. Samantha Renee Linneman. Elias Ezekiel Lenari. Zachary Ryan Linforce. Liam James Lowry. Ashton Andrew Lum. Alea Denise Little.
Claire Marie Mackert. Morgan Elizabeth Mahardy. Paige Alyssa Midich. Rajan Cottrell Marsh. Nicholas Danielle Masla. Michael Andre Mason. Adam John Maddie. Travis Douglas May. Elizabeth Marie Mayhew. Orlando Everett McCoyne, Jr. Perry Elizabeth McGuire. Daniel L. McKay Roberts. Christopher Patrick McKeever. Leah Michelle McMahon. Michael Patrick McWilliams. Matthew Christopher Meadows. Jeffrey Edward Minkins, Jr. Braxton Robert Miller. Cody Michael Miller. Andrea Janae Millhouse. Tyree Mark Mitchell. Gabriel Joseph Modzelewski. Ariel Simone Montague. Grant Douglas Moore. Kimberly Taylor Moore. Ariana Sadate Musavi. Elizabeth Malia Nader. Jared Allen Nelson. Thomas Joseph Neville IV. Sarah Victoria Navola. Clayton Covington Norton. Matthew Michael Oman. Abigail Kathleen O'Neill. Paula Willa Osborne. Tia Lynn Marie Ote. Lauren Holly Owens. Justin Morgan Panhoser. Peyton Danielle Pay. Erica Morgan Pence. Lane Michael Perkins. Noah Elvio Pescara. Jade Michelle Petro. Caitlin Marie Phelps. Lindsay Grace Phillips. Austin Thomas Pierce. Alexander Alexandrovich Podyachev. Kristen Hope Poling. Jacob Bailey Polak. Brady Patrick Pope. Mary Katerina Quirum. Sophia Alyona Quirum. Tristan Pate Radabo. Shandon Reddy. Levi Alexander Reese. Mitchell Theodore Reinhardt. Irina Christine Richards. Kelsey Paige Robbins. Ann Elizabeth Robitaille. Nathan Lee Rollins. Ralph Romero III. Raj Ranvilla. Stephanie Clay Rose. Jesse Matthew Rothstein. Eric Y. Rue. Michaela Veronica Samuel. Ada Sanders. Malachi Antonio Sanders. Brandon William Shaw. Hannah Grace Schwartz. Mason Paul Scott. Charles Michael Williams Scruggs. Kaylin Cortez Sears. Alicia Michelle Seymour. Patrick Joseph Shaner. John Carney Scheidler. Jeb Abdella Sidiacliff. Jasmine Marquise Silva Skipper. Haley Nicole Simonson. Lauren Elizabeth Simonson. Precious Laurel Kathy Skinner. Danielle Nicole Slavin. Andrew Stephen Smith. Brooke Anstar Smith. Carrie Lee Smith. Courtney Lynn Smith. Ethan Westcott Smith. Amy Faith Snyder. Jonathan Michael Snyder. Morgan Noel Snyder. Nicholas Blake Sosa. Harris Gregory Sprin. Terry Scott Stamper Jr. Joshua Creighton Stanton. Monique Jasmine St. Cyr. Jayla Alicia Stevens. Lauren Ray Stewart. Jessica Elizabeth Stone. Justin Dwayne Sturdivant. Megan Marie Sullivan. Stanisław Perry Shapinsky. Pamela Renee Taylor. Barrett Linhart Terrell. Colton Gregory Thompson. Jacob Anthony Torres. Trevor William Trimps. Eric Matthew Tubbs. Davon Lamar Turner. Jeffrey Joseph Turner. Catherine Alexandra Twyford. Amanda Joy Tyler. Willie Commodore Vaughn. Mitchell James Vaughn. Stuart James Vaughn. Nathan Cobb Vaya. Michael Francis Veit. Katrina Patrice Bona. Michael Andrews Walter II. Alexandra Caroline Walther. Melissa Ray Waltrip. Andrew Cole Watkins. Adam Bowen Watson. Megan Lynn Webster. McKenna Grace Whitmore. Courtney Alice Williams. Sarah Elizabeth Kaylee Wilson. Mary Megan Winchester. Jessica Catherine Wood. Bryce Landon Worsham. Amanda Carolina Jeanette. Ryan Gregory Young. Matthew M. Cullum. Margaret Cynthia Fox. Sherry Lynn Suzanne Gallet Quindara. Saskia Alyssa Beitzel. Anne Cunningham Downing. Laura Caroline Hemphill. Mary Catherine Grace Kopp.
Parents, families, Dr. Constantino, distinguished guests, and invited guests, on behalf of the superintendent of schools and the faculty and staff of Jamestown High School, I proudly present the graduated class of 2014. Seniors, you may now move your tassels.